Hi guys, it's Dawn from Let's Make a Mess Today. How are you doing? Oh, here comes Gracie. Let's just let her get in here and say hello before we get rolling. Say hi, Gracie. So anyway, yeah, it's Monday and I'm exhausted and I couldn't wait to get home to be here and see Gracie and hang out at this desk. This is my favorite desk. My other desk, yeah, it sucks the soul right out of me. And I was talking with Sam today, and she gets it. She goes, just think, you'll be home at the desk that you like to be at soon. So sometimes, my job. But don't we all have jobs we don't like? We just have to nobody's job is perfect, and it just pays the bills and gets us through, right? Oh, is that how I get rid of her? I get all dramatic. Sorry, I couldn't help it. That was kind of funny. Anyway, okay, so enough of that. This is where I want to be. This is where we are. So I've got some puzzle pieces in front of me, as you can see. And these are really large puzzle pieces. So these aren't the nicest. I mean, they're really thin. They're dollar store cheapy puzzle pieces. So again, who cares, right? I'm not even caring. So what I'm going to do is, I have no idea. No, I do. I kind of have an idea, and that's about all I have. So, but here, I was inspired by Rhonda Emery, and let me show you the one that I got from her. It's kind of on a nice, hers is a nice thicker one, but here's the puzzle piece that I received from her in a swap. It's a really nice magnet. This is what we're gonna make magnets, and it's got just little pieces of this and that on it. A little girl, and it's been painted in mixed media style, and she added another like ephemera there and some fiber and stuff, and it's just lovely. I just fell in love with it. This is on my refrigerator, and this is like one of my favorite things that I have on my refrigerator. So that inspired me, and then I noticed that Tracy Alberry did some as well, and they were beautiful. So those inspired me. So here's a smaller magnet that Rhonda did. And look how pretty this is. This is just a smaller one, and it looks bigger because the girl's head goes off bigger. But look, she added like, bits and bobs to it, right? We all have some of those. So, and she glossed it up and added a flower. So we're going to do this too as well. Maybe not this exact thing, but something sort of like it, because this is a lot of fun. And so this might be a 1 or a 2, maybe even a 3-part video. I don't know. You guys just roll with the flow here with me, because I have no idea. I do know that these are the types of things I want to create. So I plan on, here's my deal. Let me just show you some, let me show you some other examples that I looked at online. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is some altered pieces right here. These are really pretty. I don't know if you can see those. So go on Pinterest and look up, oh, this was really pretty. Can you see that one? Isn't she cute? She's got the pearls, and we've got plenty of pearls now, and we've got flowers and a little picture, and a little ribbon, and a little sentiment, and a little bit, it looks like that they went around it with some ink, So there's another one with a little head, I don't know. No, this isn't all, so let me go back to here where I can, oh, I love this one. So oh, come back up here. Oh, isn't this lovely when you try to do something online? Let me just, yeah, that's not going anywhere, so let me go back, sorry. Here's some altered puzzle pieces. Maybe that's what you should just look up, altered puzzle pieces. Isn't that cool? So simple and cute. We're going to do one like this tonight with book paper. So here's what I want to do. I just want to do all different kinds. I made myself a little list. I want to do one with like some different washi tapes as a background. That'd probably be awful, but I want to see what it looks like anyway. I want to do some with some paint and just some sprays. So what I did was I just gessoed 1 pack. And I want to do some with some scrap paper. So I pulled out some scrap paper. that I like, that I want to use up. I love this Kirby. This is really pretty. So, you know, this would be really pretty on that. And then we'll ink around that. Can you just see this one, like with ink around the edges, and maybe just cut this out and use it as the piece or whatever? I don't like these. I mean, I don't not like them. I just don't know. Forks and spoons, I just don't get it. This is awfully pretty. So this would be pretty. I mean, this is a really pretty pack. If I saw this pack again and I wouldn't be sad. I thought this lady's face and this bird. So I pulled that pack out to use. I pulled out this Asian wordage, and I pulled out this really old book. Oh, is this something I don't want to use? Wait, let me see. Look at this lovely book. Isn't this lovely? Actually, it is the one I'm going to use. New Stories for Men. You know, I looked this up. I thought, because it's actually a first edition, you guys. See, it's a first edition. But, you know what? I looked it up and it was only like $5 or $6. There's a million out there. I actually should read some of these stories because I really do love short stories. I used to write some short stories. I love, well, actually movies. Short movies. Shorts. And then I thought we could do some music sheets. So that's that thing. And then, okay, so for those types, we can go ahead and just use these that haven't been gessoed. Okay, so then I thought, well, should we use this side to put the paint or this side? So for the paper, I'm just going to use this side because it's not that shiny. I could rough it up with some sandpaper, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to glue it, and I think it'll be fine. So we're going to use this kind without the gesso, because then I gessoed the other pack, because I have 2 packs. I gessoed these, and I'm going to paint these, and on these ones that have been painted, I'm all over the place. I hope you can hang with me. I'm going to add, we're going to do some napkin art on them, you know, for a background. Let's try that, right? This would be really pretty, and I'll add some of those beautiful roses that I got gifted to me the other day, and then some of these napkins. So as you can see, I'm being really, yeah, I'm ambitious right now. Okay, so that makes me think that, yeah, this is probably not going to all happen tonight, and that's okay with me if it's okay with you. I'm not in any big hurry. We're already in the middle of the hand swap, which I'm loving. I hope you guys have had so much fun with that hand swap. I really enjoyed that hand swap. I love seeing everybody's hands, you know, it's so cool. Okay, so yeah, so we're already in the middle of that, so we don't have to hurry on this, you know, and I'm not in a big hurry to do this anyway, because, you know, I'm in it for the long haul, guys. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna play, and I hope that you play with me. Okay, so I found these at the Dollar Tree, and I know that you can find them at thrift stores, you can find them at Walmart, and somebody was asking me online today that they only have the small pieces, and I got to thinking, oh my gosh, take the small pieces and glue them together, right? And make it about this size. And now, not only do you have something that's this size, but probably you have something that has more texture on it. It's going to be way cooler. As a matter of fact, I might even, if I had some puzzle pieces, I would actually do that on purpose. So, if you don't have these big ones, don't fret. Glue a bunch of the little ones together and make it approximately this size. Not a big deal. You're going to have even cooler, like smaller, look, you're going to have, you know, let's see how this one's smaller. You're going to have these smaller tabs. There's no small tabs on here. So that's way cool. So just do that if you don't have these big ones. But if you do get the big ones and they came on a board like this, keep this board, because I've got plans for this board. You know, I've got a couple of different ideas that I'd like to do with this board, because this is cool, right? This is just really cool. Basically, it's framed. Just saying, just saying. Let's just start there. Okay. All right, so where do I want to start? How about I'll start with my Monday night. Just got off work. Got off out of my soul-sucking job. And I could use that. Okay. But I think what I'm going to start with, you guys, is not the paint, but I'm going to start with figuring out how to glue Let me get a fresh piece of wax paper. I'm going to glue down, and if this shows through the pages, I don't think I care, because, you know, we'll add more to it, right? And then I'll worry about what ephemera and what pieces, because I want to take each piece, like, separately, individually. So I'm going to do a piece of this, and I'm going to use Mod Podge. Should I use Mod Podge? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do 2 pieces, and we'll use one with Mod Podge, and we'll use one with glue stick. Just because, right? To see the difference. So let's just pick a piece of paper. So how was your day? How was your Monday? Oh, this is the Eclipse Monday, right? Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? Was it everything you thought it would be and more, or whatever? Again, I don't know if using this side or the other side is... Now, the other side is probably better because it doesn't have the shiny side to it, but it's... I don't know. This looks like the front to me. It feels like the front, so I'm rolling with it. This is the front. Let's see what happens. So let's just gob on a lot of this glue. Just gob it. And another thing, when I was thinking about this today, because sometimes in order to get past my soul-sucking job, I could have probably put that at an angle or something. It doesn't have to be perfect. But anyway, I think to myself, I totally forgot what I think to myself. Oh, I know what I was thinking. Sorry. I'm not going to get intimidated by these because, I mean, looking at Rhonda's and everybody and Tracy's work and everybody else's, like, those things that I showed you online, that's intimidating. You look at those and you think, oh, I could never, those are gorgeous, blah, 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 you know? But, you know, let's break these down. Let's break this down for a second. Basically, this is good scrap paper to keep. Basically, it's an ATC, right? It's just a funny shaped ATC that gives you more options, right? Am I right? So if we look at it that way, we're going to be okay. If we don't get intimidated. Let's just not get intimidated. Let's just go, oh, it's just an ATC. Not a big deal. I got this. So let's just look at it that way. Okay. And watch as I end up like making a huge mess of these going, those are harder than ATCs. I don't get it. Just doing the best we can here and that'll be okay. Okay, well, that's not so okay. Alright. I need to use my other scissors because they're way better. But you can always just go like that. I'm not worried, right? You can glue that down. Because it's hard to get in here like so. Here. Where's my little nippers? These little nippers, they get into the best places. And that's another thing. I love these for lace, and I was just thinking, you can get some lace, like beautiful little lace, put them in there, put it on here. You know, whatever. This is kind of hard to do. So what we're going to end up doing is like kind of go like that, and maybe just like so. We have to be creative, right? It's not going to be perfect, and we know it, but it's going to be okay. In fact, because we're going to glue that down. That's cute. So actually, I have to tell you, I think that the glue stick was fine. I'm not hating it at all. I'm wondering if I do one with the Mod Podge, if it won't come out bumpy. I think we'll go ahead and do one with the Mod Podge just to see if it comes out bumpy. You know? We can always cover up the bumps. But there you go. I think that's perfect, just about. There's a little tiny bit of a, but not much. It's cute, right? Okay, let's go ahead and do one with Mod Podge and see how that works. But you know what? No, because think about it for a second, right? The Mod Podge is going to be wet, and it's just going to make a mess of your scissors, etc., etc. Let's just move on and use them. We know that the Post-it works, or I always call this Post-it. Have you noticed that? Let's just move on and say we know that. I don't really want to break the. I don't. All right, let's try something else. I actually might want to read those stories. So I know. Let's just use one of these. And then we'll get an old piece of paper later. You know. Okay. So how I approach this, or how I plan on approaching this, since I've actually never made them before, because you know I'm not one of those YouTubers that goes and does it and then perfects it and then doesn't come online and waste your time. Nope, not that. I waste your time. Sorry. I can't do that. I'm just, for some reason, I just want to get in here and just do it, you know? That's just how I am. I don't know why. I've always done things that way. So that's that. So anyway, I don't know why I said that. I was gonna say something, but I don't remember. It's alright. No big deal. But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. Oh yeah, ephemera and stuff. I have no idea what's gonna go on these things. We're gonna figure it out as we go, because that's just how we roll. And that's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Right? I'll tell you, I would rather be at this desk than at my desk at work any day, but, you know, it's not like I don't like the work that I do. I don't like the drama that everybody is having right now. I mean, it's like, it's hard in public agencies, because that's where I work. I work in a public agency, and it's like, wow. Maybe it's that way in private, too. I think it's just kind of a dog-eat-dog world, you guys. But it doesn't seem to me like anybody really cares about anybody anymore. It really doesn't, you know. And I decided something on my way home. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. If you're not happy with your boss, if you're not happy with your workload, if you're not happy with all this, I don't want to know, because I'm fine with my workload. My boss isn't, you know, the best in the world, but he's not the worst in the world. I don't mind. I mean, I can deal with it. And it's just, when I go to these different offices and all they do is complain, I just go, oh my goodness. I just don't want to, you know, I don't want to be around it. Quit complaining. If you don't really like it that much, go find another job. I mean, I call mine my soul-sucking job because, I mean, it's not artistic. Period. It's technical. So it does suck the soul out of an artistic being. That's just, period. That's the way it goes. But I do like I love problem solving. I love most of the people I work with. I love that it's so close. There's a million reasons why I actually like my job. Do I agree with the culture? No. The culture's been it's been so weird lately, but I think it's not just there. I think it's everywhere. So I think I've made a decision tonight that I am not going to let people suck me in to their drama. You know, I have enough drama of my own. And I mean, I was fine today. I was absolutely fine until I started walking around talking to people. I'm like, really? Okay, I didn't like the fact that management let people go outside and watch the eclipse with glasses that they didn't check to see if they were on the recall list. I thought that was really bad, but you know, everybody's adults, you know, so you know, it's not their problem if somebody was stupid. I just said no thank you, and I looked at it through a piece of paper. I wasn't about to. I go, were those checked on the recall list? And they go, oh, don't believe everything you read. I'm like, really? That's your answer? That was rude. Number one, that was rude. And why did I try to put that together? And number two, it's like, really? Wow. Sorry. I needed that. Okay, so let's do another one with this one. Let's just do one with this one. Because it's so pretty. You know, this is really pretty if you think about it hanging that way or you know what I mean? Like going that way and this being the bottom piece and this, you know, a couple of dangles off of that side. So, yeah, I don't even care where it is on this piece of paper. It's just all pretty. So there we go. See, and then the back is still clean. That's why I like, that's actually why I really like just, there we go. Just do that with this. I'm going to go around the edges and no big deal. Excuse me. So yeah, this might take a while, you guys. But oh well. So yeah, I got to see the eclipse today, and I really enjoyed watching it through the leaves on the trees, because it would go through the leaves and it would leave all these crescents. And some people posted those pictures on Facebook today. They're so cool. I actually enjoyed that, I think, the most. Because that was the eclipse naturally, you know. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so now we're going to have, I'm going to do it this way because I just have a feeling. Can you believe I just did what I just did? Okay, that was ridiculous. Okay. How many times have I done stuff like that? A lot. More than I care to admit. But when you do stuff like that on video and you don't go back and fix it, probably says something about you. I don't care. That's what it says. It says, you know what? Oopsie, that happens, right? So now let's figure this out again. Let's go. Ooh, let's go like that. Her face isn't going to make it, maybe. But barely. So let's not worry about her face. Let's just go like that. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty because it's got the music notes right there. So yeah, if you just think about these as little ATCs that you're going to make, I think that kind of takes the stress off, at least for me. I don't know why. It felt kind of stressful when I saw it. I thought, oh, those are beautiful. I'd never be able to do that. And as you just saw, almost didn't. So yeah, my daughter had a hole-in-one yesterday. Isn't that amazing? I know, it's totally amazing. She was kind of nonchalant about it, but it was like after the fact when she was tired. And I get it. Oh boy. I think that, what do you call it? Moped or whatever it's going to be is going to be making noise pretty soon. That's not going to be fun at all. So, yeah, hear it? It's going to be coming. Lucky us. And I'm not closing the window because it's getting hot again here. Oh boy. I honestly think this is going to be a couple different, maybe one or at least two parts. I'm tired tonight and I just kind of want to do a base and post it and then let you guys kind of do your bases and then pull out, you know, some ideas. Pull out your ephemera or whatever you want and check out Pinterest, you know, and go from there. Go, you know, look on Pinterest and get your ideas. Okay, so we've got, okay, so basically what we have here is we have some that we did that are out of paper. Aren't those cool? I really like them. Okay, now what we'll do is we will do some with paint and napkin. So I'm just going to set these aside, and let's just do some with, and I think I'll go ahead and do it on these because I already have gesso on there. Now I don't know what's color. Maybe I'll just do like a, let's see, look at that. Isn't that an awful noise? These people just moved in, but it's better than, boy, that's awful. I have a feeling we're gonna have to deal with that. If I were you, turn my video sound down, and I think I'll put a little like gold behind here. Sound down, a little bird like right there, and just watch instead of listen to that nonsense, because that is no fun at all. So you have to take off, obviously, the little, I don't know if there's another one on here or not. I don't think so. Actually, I do think so. Let's see. Actually, maybe not. That's pretty thin. So we'll do that one, and then we'll do this one because it's just pretty. So don't worry about a time frame on these, you guys. It's going to be a while before I create a swap, at least a week, you know. Because we were all just getting over a swap, so maybe at least a week, maybe two. So there we go. This one's got a lot. This one's a nice napkin. You can always tell the nicer, I think the nicer ones are harder to get apart. Okay, if you have a hard time getting them apart, I got a trick that I learned from what's her name, Crafty Rena. Have you checked her out yet? She's awesome. Watch this. She just puts a piece of tape on there, and then she pulls the tape off. And when the tape comes off, it usually takes off. See, it did. It took off part of it. But like I said, this is a good one, or an old one. I'm not sure. Oh no, doesn't matter. I don't need that much. But here, let's try it again. See? Yeah, there. See, and then you should be able to pick it up. Boy, this one's really on there. I haven't never seen one on there that good. This one might not be able to do it because that just does not want to come off. Well, you know what? I have other napkins. We'll just, you win. We'll try this one. We'll try this one. It's kind of pretty. Oh, I can tell this one's probably going to be a lot easier already. Oh, yeah. I think there's one more on this one. Oh, yeah. See how easy that is? Sometimes they're super easy, and sometimes they're just not so easy. Okay, so we'll start with the first one. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use, this is nasty. I'm going to use, should I use gold paint or green paint? I'm thinking like some green paint. Doesn't have to be much. I just want to cover that up, and I've already gessoed this a little bit, so not a big deal. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some of this light paint on it just to give it some coverage. So we're gonna do green for that, and we're gonna do maybe this one for that, and that one we could use a little blue. I'm just grabbing, you guys. I'm not sure why or. Okay, there. So we'll do these three. So, okay. It's warm in here, and I already put my fan in my daughter's room because she's not in there anymore. So, I probably should go get my fan. I'm not going to wait this second. Okay. I probably need a little bit more. Probably need a little darker. It's okay. No, that's just going to be fine. I just don't want you to see a face through there, you know? So we'll just let that dry a little bit, and then we'll move on to this blue one. This is a Martha Stewart satin. So yeah, how do you find a job where you can play with paint all day and make a pretty good salary? Just asking. You know? Because who wouldn't? I mean, but everybody wants that job, right? I was thinking that today. Well, duh. I mean, even people that aren't like, don't even think they like crafts would like to play in it all day. It's like, hello. You know, it's like when you're a kid. That's good right there. I like that. So let's rinse that off a little bit. And let's go with let's just go with this one real quick again. That's perfect right there. So yeah, I just went ahead and gessoed, really lightly gessoed. I think I could use like another coat. Like right now, I could put another coat of like thick gesso on here and then coat it again with the green, and that would be good. But I'm not going to. But I could, and it would probably be smart. But yeah, I'm not. So, all right, so then let's go with this one, which is a pink melon. This one is a celery, and this one was a beach glass, which is pretty, real pretty. Okay, and these aren't going to take long to dry because it's really warm in this space right now. So that's perfect right there. You know what I was thinking? Maybe closer to Christmas time, this would be fun to make some ornaments. So we will. I'm sure everybody's going to do it, but you heard it here first. Let's make some ornaments out of these. Actually, not too long ago, I did make some puzzle ornaments. And if I can find them, I will show you. They were interesting. They weren't beautiful, but they were fine. Oh, that tastes good tonight, you guys. I can't even begin to tell you. All right. So which one's driest? Wait a second. Okay. I'm going to go with this one. Move those over here. So basically what I'm doing tonight is I'm making, or doing right this second, not just tonight, but basically what I'm doing right now is I'm making bases. And we can embellish them either. I might embellish a couple tonight. I don't know. But, ooh, that's pretty. But I don't want all those words on there. I want some like that. All right. So basically what I need to do is I need to figure out how I want it. Kind of like that probably. Ooh, do I want this down here? Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'm going to trim this. I wish that this was that color and that was that color, so that would be more of that color. You know what I mean? But it's not, so I'll just deal. Now, don't throw your napkins away, because we're gonna these scraps, like even little scraps, are great for your envelopes that we make. They're so nice. So yeah. All right, Mod Podge. Moddy Podgy. All right, what else do I need to talk to you guys about or want to talk to you guys about? I don't know. The eclipse was kind of cool. I talked about that. I don't really have a lot going on right now. Kind of like that. I kind of like not a lot of drama. So, yeah. I mean, because it's going to come. Trust me, I've got a kid that's in freshman year of junior college. So trust me, the drama is right around the corner. Is it not, fellas? Gals, I mean? We know that it is. There's going to be some drama. I don't even want to think about it. But there is going to be some. So, yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do so I don't have to cut through this wet glue is I'm just going to put this aside and let it dry for a minute. I mean, I think I could rip it off, but I don't want to right now. I could actually tuck it around too, but I don't think I want to do that either. So, let's figure this out. Where's all my stuff? I don't have any. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. Ooh, I touched it. Let me see. Well, I guess. Yeah, I just want this to dry before I mess. You know what I mean? And then I can go through and make sure that's all. Right? Yeah, let's just let that dry for a second. Okay, now we're going to move on to the, that was that. This is this one. Looks like a little person, doesn't it? I don't want it to look like a little person though, but I guess it's going to have to. We're going to do like that. Oh, that's pretty. Very shabby chicy. And that's kind of what I'm going for because I want to use up some of the roses that I was given, I think. I've got some ideas for those roses, you guys. Because I'm thinking, well, there's so many. Look. There's absolutely so many. Like, roses. So, like, look, though. You guys, look. We're going to use some of these up today. Well, not today, but you know what I mean. For this project. But I've got an idea. I want to make, like, a frame. But not just the frame. I want to frame them with some bling. So it's going to be really pretty. It's going to be like a shabby chic kind of a pretty thing. Like, you know, like those lace. Have you gone back in my videos and you see the stuff that I made with some, you know, lace envelopes and things like I sent to my sister? Those things, real feminine. So they're not going to be just paper. It's going to be like, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know, if you saw them, you know what I mean. So, yeah. That's pretty. Patty. Let's just put that there. I don't even care if it's a little wrinkly. It's fine. That's pretty. I don't say so myself. Why didn't I cut that out? I don't know why. It doesn't matter. Totally obviously didn't matter. So basically what you're seeing is different ways to do it. Now, the last way I want to show you after I get finished with this, I think, is maybe just, or do I want to do that? I was thinking just some paint, right? Paint and spray, but how about we just go with this kind of style? And then I'll just do another one someday, maybe. I'm never going to say for sure, because I don't do anything for sure, but unless you really want to see, like, but what I would do if you're going to do this mixed media style, I would put the puzzle together, paint it, spray it, and then break it up before it dries. That's how I would do it. But, you know me, I don't know what I'm doing, so that's pretty, right? It looks good with the pink in the back. Okay. So there's the pink. Where did the other one? Oh, there it is. Okay. And now the last one for... Excuse me, don't forget these. Aren't they cute? Don't forget. We'll just do those 6 tonight. This one's interesting. I kind of want to get a bird on there. I really do. I want to get a bird. I want to put a bird on it. Oh my God, this is perfect right here. Oh, that's perfect. Do you guys ever watch Portlandia? Put a bird on it. Oh my God, that show is hilarious. Hilarious. It's already sticking to the glue that's on here, but that's okay. Okay. I want those birds on there. Red would have been okay behind here too, actually. It wouldn't have been awful. This way or this way? Let's go this way. Yeah. Okay. Wouldn't that be amazing if I can get this all done in one video? It's gonna be a long one, but that's all right. I don't care. Do you guys? I mean, you can just fast forward. You know, whatever. Fast forward. Okay, let's put these birds on it. They're gonna be a little. They're gonna be a little. Oh, that one guy, he made it. That's awesome. Oh, that's okay. Look at, he made it. They both did. His tail got cut off a little bit, but that's okay. Look at him. That's perfect, in my opinion. I love this one. Okay, this one's my favorite, and it's not even done yet. Like, I could leave it like that and be happy. Seriously. Have to be kind of gentle, which is not in my repertoire. Gentle, me, no. I've never been a gentle person. Not the most gentle person in the world. Oh, gosh. No, don't wreck my favorite. Just get off of there. There we go. It's all right. Look at that. That's actually working out pretty good. I wonder if I should have done that with all of them. Live and learn, guys. That's awesome. All right, let's pick up the other ones and see if it's too late to do this. But if not, well, you know what we'll do is we're just gonna. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Look, isn't that cute? Do you see? Very Asian inspired, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see what we can do if I can pull that off of there. Oh yeah, look. You have to be kind of careful, but I'm not hating this. Because how the hell would I, oops, how the heck would I have cut that? You know, remember how cutting the other ones was not that easy. I mean, it wasn't hard or anything, but it wasn't the most easy thing in the world. I love this. Okay, so see, it's okay. Look at that. And then we just go around the edges with our, here, let's put this in the water, with our glue stick, not our, and then we just, see, this one it might be too late. That's all right. Not really. Isn't that pretty? You guys, this is fun. What? Oh. Yeah, just do this. Don't cut it. It's fine. For the napkins. I think for the scrap paper and the music sheets and that kind of stuff, I think you need to have. Okay, and then you can just trim this up and then add, you know. So let's let this dry some. Clean up my mess. Get my fingers. Oh, gosh. Okay. All I don't have the magnets that I need tonight. I will tell you that right now. I didn't buy them. So I will have to purchase them later. I need to buy some other things on Amazon. And I talked to Rosemary. I didn't talk to her, but I was in contact through instant messaging with Rosemary Morris Freehouse from Trash and Flowy Junk Journals. You know who she is. You have to know who she is, right? She's like the queen of junk journaling. I mean, oh my God, right? And I asked her, because I remembered somebody asked her about the magnets that she uses, right, for her closures on her stuff. And she responded, and I saw that, and so, but I lost that link. And so I reached out to her tonight. She said, oh yeah, sure. So she is going to get back. She got back to me, but it wasn't the ones I remembered. And so she goes, oh yeah. So she's going to try to find me the right ones. And so those are the ones I'm going to buy. Actually, let's see what she's got. Well, these are just little magnets. She probably just glued them on there. And these are those kind. I've had these kind before. These were fine on the refrigerator too, by the way. I don't know. We'll just see what Rosemary says, and then we'll use hers. But if you guys haven't checked out, I'm sure you have. If you're into junk journaling, and you've got to know who she is, right? I'm serious, because she is phenomenal. Just phenomenal. When I first started this stuff and I was watching her, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to pick her brain. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to use these as magnets. I think I said that. And so, yeah, so here we go. We are off to a pretty good start. What we've got tonight, we've painted some, and then we put some napkins on them, and then we've used different paper. And there's one more thing I just want to try for kicks and grins. So let's put this aside for a minute, and I want you guys to hang on a minute. I just want to. This is probably definitely going to be a part 1 and a part 2. So, but you got to hold on, because I'm dying to try this, because I'll tell you about it in a second. Hold on 1 second. Let me just move these. Okay, so let me grab one of these. I'll probably grab a nice, that one. That one looks good. He's got a nice face to cover. All right, so here we go. We are going to washi tape this guy, right? I wonder if the washi tape will cover. Oh yeah, and if it doesn't, I think it'll be fine, don't you? Well, let's just try it. Okay, so where did I see it? Remember this washi tape that I just was gifted? Isn't that lovely? So where was I? Oh, where was I? Where did I see? Okay. I think I was watching something online. Well, obviously, that's where I see everything. And I think the girl, or the... Oh, I feel so bad now because I don't remember. Shame on me. Was making... I'm just going to tuck. Because the next couple might be kind of hard around this, right? But, what was she doing? She was making... birds and butterflies or something, and she was cutting them, stamping them, covering them with washi tape and cutting them out. And I don't remember who or what I was watching. It's one of those things where I was just like surfing and I ran across it and I was like, oh, that's cool. So that's where I got this idea. You know, a lot of the ideas just come from looking at what other people are doing and then just kind of rolling with it. And so trust me, I don't know how this is going to behave. Look, when we're done, I have no clue. So, we're just going to roll with it. And see. See, you can kind of see through this one. It's okay. Let's just bend it a little bit. Maybe cut it. I wish I never would have got these full of glue, but I sure did. I think I got them full of glue. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just another way to cover them, you know? Because it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Let's go with this one since it's sitting here. This is like a fabric one. Oh. I bought these for my shabby chic junk journal. Oh. One of these days. I don't have enough time. You guys, I would be a force to be reckoned with if I didn't have to work full time. Just FYI and by the way. Because I don't think I could, like, stop. But then, like, let's see, Sunday, was it Sunday? I did some stuff on Sunday. I worked on my hands and stuff. But then I watched, then I got busy and watched TV. Which I never hardly ever watch TV. But I love Catfish. Do you guys ever watch Catfish? It's on MTV. And it's about these people that go online and meet people, and like they're in these relationships for like, I'm talking about like, I think the longest one I've seen is like 10 years. And I'm like, really? You've never met, you've never talked, you've never video chatted, and you're in love? Oh my God. So that is a trip and a half. And so, yeah. I'm not making this match or anything, but let's just put on some pink. Why not? Because I like it. And I'm kind of, oh yeah, his eyes are going to peek out. So yeah, I probably could have done something a little bit more careful there, but I think I'll go over that with some of this, maybe. But yeah, so I watched Catfish, and then I kept telling myself, okay, this is the last one. Because, man, it's a series on MTV, you know. Yeah, perfect. And I was like, okay, this is the last one I'm going to watch. This is the last one I'm going to watch. I was like, oh my God. I rarely watch TV. And I rarely, like right now, I am watching a movie on Netflix called The Astronaut's Wife. And I think I've turned it on 3 or 4 times. I mean, I can't get through it. Which is Johnny Depp and this other girl. I can't remember her name. Not other girl, but because he's not a girl. But you know what I mean. What's her name? Charlize Theron. She's so pretty. She's so good. But I just can't, like, totally get into it right now. Like, what is wrong with me? I mean, I keep turning it on, turning it off, turning it on, turning it off. I think she's crazy, though. I think she's the one with the problem in the movie. I haven't quite figured out the movie yet, but I think she might be the one with an issue. Nobody else. Probably shouldn't have said that, because now I'm going to watch it and I'm going to look like a complete idiot because I have no idea what I'm talking about. But, oh well. Show you some of this, because I never have. This looks like a Target dollar spot. Let's use it. This is kind of a weird one. I'm not liking it so far, but whatever. Just trying something new. Yeah. Look. Just kidding. Like, really? I want to use my teeth right now. I just kind of want to rip the sides out. There we go. Why don't you just try using the right... Oh my gosh, like there's hardly any in there. And they don't let you see that part. Look at that. There's like nothing on there. It's kind of nice though. It's kind of creased. I want to get a better piece. There we go. It's crooked. Shiny, huh? That'd be kind of pretty around Christmas time. Okay, this piece needs something. Let's do this. Green is too much. No, I'll put this here. I'm gonna find something else for the green area. Pink doesn't want to stay down very good. This is going to need a backing, so we'll just put something on the back of it and it's fine. This would tone that down. I like this. It reminds me of a skirt, like a 1960s skirt. That's fine, because nothing matches. I haven't done any kind of matching. This is fabric kind of tape. It's pretty. Yeah, so we're definitely going to just do part one. This is part one, just getting the backs done. And then, like I said, it'll give me some time to marinate about what I want to actually put on some of those pretty ones over there. And this one, I'm not too sure about. This one doesn't really matter. Probably end up being a favorite, right? Isn't that funny how that works? How do you get this off? Here. There we go, right? There we go. My dirty little mitts. Kind of an interesting concept. I'm not sure I love it. So, but we'll see how it ends up. We will see how it goes. Let's see. This is a good way to use up some washi tape that if you have sitting around going bad, because washi tape does go bad, they say. I've noticed it. It doesn't keep its stickiness too long. Oh, this is pretty. Looks like sprinkles. I like that. Cute. Okay, so this is interesting, right? Got myself in a pickle here. So let's just figure out how we're gonna do the pickle. Let's just go for it, you guys. When you get into a pickle, just move forward and just go with it. Don't freak out. Don't throw in the towel. Where there's a will, there's a way, and all that other nonsense. Okay? Okay, I'm not loving this one edge, though. So, ooh, this is so pretty, but it's so thick. How about... Well, actually, can you tell that that's kind of... Let's find one smaller. Here we go. Perfect. I mean, that's pretty, and I feel like no somebody's into quilting or something. Perfect. That's perfect. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to stick these back in the box in a very organized manner. Yeah, no, not how I roll. Okay, so there we go. So what we're going to end up doing is putting a backing on this one probably. And it's interesting. It's not like my favorite, but I had to do it. It's something that came my way and so I had to honor it. Okay, so then we've got these, and these are awesome. These are awesome. These are going to be a lot of fun to work with. So get out your puzzle pieces, and like I said, if you don't have big ones like this, then just get some little ones and glue them together. You know, put them together and just put some glue on them. I don't know. Will that work? I don't know. So Gracie's here to say goodbye, and or not goodbye, but we'll see you soon. And I might come on tomorrow night to do part 2. And there might be a part 3. I don't know. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this and are going to work along with me. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.